Was I wrong for telling my neighbor why everyone is avoiding her? I am a 25-year-old woman living in a row of attached townhouses. About 14 months ago, a new couple moved into the unit next to mine. For the first few months, everything seemed normal. Then the renovation work started, and it never seemed to end. For roughly 7 months straight, there has been construction at their property 6 days a week. The crews arrive around 8 in the morning, sometimes even earlier, and the noise begins immediately. It is not just the sound of tools and machinery. The workers regularly shout across the property, sing loudly, blast music, and carry on conversations at full volume. Several neighbors have politely asked them to keep it down during the early morning hours, especially on weekends. Instead of cooperating, some of the workers seem to take it as a challenge and become even louder. The crews have also caused other issues throughout the neighborhood. Work materials and debris occasionally end up in nearby yards, and workers have entered private gardens to retrieve items without asking permission. Their vehicles frequently block the narrow street during busy morning hours, making it difficult for residents to leave for work or school. Whenever someone asks them to move, they often respond with visible irritation. Because my home shares a wall with theirs, the impact has been especially noticeable. The constant vibration from power tools and heavy equipment has triggered severe headaches and migraines for me on multiple occasions. What makes it more frustrating is that none of us really know what is being done. The project does not appear to be a major addition, and most of the activity seems to involve the exterior of the house. Yet month after month, the work continues. A few days ago, the wife next door approached me and asked why there seemed to be tension between her family and the rest of the neighborhood. She looked genuinely confused. I decided to answer honestly. I told her, "You have had noisy construction happening almost every day for 7 months. People are exhausted and frustrated." She looked hurt but simply nodded and walked away. A few days later, her husband confronted me. He said I was being unfair and acting angry over something unavoidable because construction work is naturally loud. He also accused me of blaming his wife for the behavior of the contractors, which was not what I intended. According to him, the house required extensive repairs to make it livable, and there was no way around the disruption. Before leaving, he told me he hoped I never found myself needing major work done on my own house. For additional context, several neighbors have already reported the situation to local authorities. However, because the work is taking place during legally permitted hours and the homeowners have the proper permits, officials have said there is little they can do. Now I am wondering whether I crossed a line by being so direct when she asked why the neighborhood seemed unhappy with them, or whether I simply answered the question she chose to ask.